Welcome, party people.
Welcome back to another episode of Way Back When Blog. And today,
40 years of hip hop with 1,000 songs.
Yes.
And we'll be reviewing somebody called Chris Rivers.
Yes, Chris Rivers with the track called Old Thing Back from 2017. So, for those that did not know, Chris Rivers is Big Pun's son.
The youngest
That's
son.
right.
His youngest son.
Carrying the legacy out there. Again, I find in this trap-induced era, I know I mentioned it a lot, it's because, can we get out of it? You know, we need to go back to real hip-hop. That's what I'm saying.
So, that's where we're going to start with Originality. So I'll let you introduce.
So that song, how could I describe it as nothing else but a little sweet, nostalgic throwback hip hop song, you know. Is it derivative from Common Sense, I Used to Love Her? Maybe, okay. Comparing hip hop to a young lady, which in this case it's more like an old flame that he's revisiting, like an old relationship. But I thought it was good. It was excellent. That it made me feel warm inside, you know. But it's just one of those great songs.
Actually, it reminds me of the movie. There was a movie in early 2000 that was called The Wood. It was about a clique of childhood friends.
Yes. And one of them was about to get married.
Yes, and they were reminiscing how they grew up with the nostalgia of the song. So the original concept of the song reminds me of that because there's so much reference to the 90s hip hop, you know. So a lot in the video is showcasing a lot of the CD cover albums of a lot of classic hip hops. So you see the evolution, you remembering and everything. So to me, that part of nostalgia I give it a 3.5. It was cool, the concept. You know?
Same thing. I give it the same rating, 3.5. I find it's original, especially now. 2017 is basically 2 years ago, and again, if you look what's the top songs in 2017, this song is totally original. However, I felt there was a little bit of Common Sense influence. I Used to Love Her, you know. So for that reason,
another 3.5.
3.5.
That's why. And as far as delivery, lyrics, and flow, he has everything to become a great MC like his dad. He has his own. He didn't copy his dad's style. He developed his own style. That's what I respect, because sometimes some artists they try to rap like their parents or and it's really cool about this. Like what quoted me, the quote that I love is, I met this girl when I was 6 years old. The thing I love most, she had de la soul and spirit. Knowing the difference between hoes and women, flow so different. They had been once like how go nearer, So he's really.
We don't hear it. Well, we don't hear lyrics.
There's no mumbling. It's clear lyrics. Thing.
And it's positive.
Positive.
It's positive.
So I came up with a 4. 5.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Twinsies again. I came up with a 4, and I really want to underline. Still not a player though. Never learned to take it slow. First you did some twister, then you learned to take a bone. A couple of thugs had harmony. I never learned to stay alone. So again, like the wordplay with the artists, the delivery, 4 out of 5.
And he has his own flow. It's really nice, and he takes the time.
And you understand all of the words.
So he's a young cat, 25 years old, and he understands, respect the art form.
So production and beat, okay. I was a little stuck because first of all, I'm doing some research and I find this guy, Anthony92. I have no idea who this guy is. So I'm just like, okay. So maybe like he's an upcoming young producer, beat maker, whatever, And but I did recognize Holland Dozier's "Why Can't We Be Lovers" sample from that '70s era. The beat is banging. The beat is banging. That's for sure.
That's a nice thing. You discovered that Dozier, he was from HDH. It was a trio of producers.
HDH?
Olivier, Dozier, and Holland.
Oh.
They were two brothers with Dozier, and they were the songwriters and producing in-house production team for the Motown sound.
Oh, okay.
So they started the concept like you have your own production, writing teams
in-house.
So Puffy was like
Puff
the last one.
Puff used to do that.
He was the last one that did that, and RZA did that.
Yeah.
He has his own teams like Mathematics and everyone. So this way, the artists, they had their own sound, you know. So nowadays, 50 Cent broke that era with trying to save money. Like he said, he's not gonna pay 50 grand for a producer for a beat, so he started freelancing, you know. Everybody could submit a beat, as long as it's the cheapest beat and they rap on it. So it kind of broke the art form, the relationship between the producer and an MC, because now everybody pitches beats. And sometimes you hear a rapper and it makes no sense, the beat with the song.
Well, I find also it's the fact that it's like that also makes like everyone sounds the same. There is no more originality.
No,
you know?
True. There was an era with Swiss beats. Everybody had Swiss beats or Just Blaze beats.
Yeah, Just Blaze.
It was the same. It was the originality of hip hop was lost because of that, you know. So it's common trend nowadays. And like a great example from Gangstar, the duo, EPMD. Eric Sherman used to handle the sound, you know. So all first four EPMDs were considered classic because he knew how to represent Premier for Guru, you know. So Guru without Premier was a different rapper.
The same thing. Premier without Guru wouldn't have any impact.
Because Premier did some nice beat for other people. You recognize, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same chemistry. So I came out with a 3 out of 5. It's a real old school beat, simple lines, rhythm, reminiscences of the good old days of hip hop.
Same thing.
Nice feeling sound, laid back. So you see, I'm just laid back today for that kind of song, so chilling my vibe, you know.
All right. So as for relevance and longevity, all right, and now for relevance and longevity, I have to say, like, this is one of those picks that I think, perhaps I would even say, I hope that will pick up over the years. Again, right now, I would say the genre or the style of hip hop that's really hot right now is trap, and again, there are some younger cats, you know, going back to the old school. But I'm just, you know what, let's just jump to the next movement, because that trap era, okay, again, just because it's trap don't mean that it's whack, okay? However, you gotta work for it, man. You gotta do a lot of research to find good music nowadays, man.
But you see, as relevant, simply amazing to come up with a sound to be different than the others in 2017. That's a daring move. And as the youngest son of Big Pun, still unsigned after 8 albums and EP under his belt at 25 years old.
Yeah.
What's up, the industry? That's what we need, you know, real music.
But I'm also sorry to cut you off, but I'm also at a point, maybe he doesn't want to get signed. You know? Maybe he doesn't want to get like X amount of $1,000 to have
he doesn't want to play himself.
No, but maybe he doesn't want to have a featuring with Ariana Grande or whatever Grande latte that's out there.
Yeah, you see me, because of that relevance, I give it a 3.5, you know, so.
Yeah, solid, me too. Same thing, 3.5, you know, 3.5.
Wow, see eye to eye for the first time.
For the first time!
See? After 11 episodes. Imagine.
So, I'm sure there are going to be others. So, Impact. Unfortunately, this is one that got no play. Okay? Some heads here and there, you know, gave it respect. Some bloggers mentioned it here and there. But I don't even... Yeah, there's a video. But that's pretty much it. No top charting, and again, like not all the songs are gonna top the charts, and that's fine. But even like I did not even hear a buzz about it, and I only discovered this song last year.
Matter of fact, I discovered it 2 weeks ago when he mentioned it that big. I was like, "Who's Chris Rivers?" And come up with his own name. I thought nowadays they all have weird names, weird aliases, voices, so I was surprised, So, like he was saying, the impact sadly is not there because that generation doesn't understand or respect the real hip hop or the culture as we did back then. It started in 2010, I think. It's their age and they do whatever they want. We can rap, we rappers. And it's all good. I respect that. But as older gods, we have to educate our young seeds about bars and hooks, the concept of a song, what's attractive, not go with the flow. Skills and respect to the musical genre. Music in general has lost it. In rock, pop, it's all the same problem, I think, So me, I don't know if you have to add, but what I could add is the greatest MCs for the young bloods to me are Corey Guns and Chris Rivers. Corey Guns is the sort of Peter Guns, from Puerto Rico. Peter Guns, Uptown, baby.
Uptown, boom.
So you can see the influence these two young cats had in the education from their pops because of the art form and skills. Because in everything they do, you see the art form, the flow. They respect certain criteria. They just rap like this, So I stated the greatest MCs are from New York.
Biased.
Bang! I said it again. The greatest are from These two originated from there. New Yorkers and
greatness can come out of anywhere. That's just the way I see it.
I agree.
That's just the way I see it.
So to that, I give it a 2.5 for impact.
And you know what? I myself gave it a 3. Okay. And the reason why I was around 2.5 as well, I bumped it up to a 3 because Chris Rivers is part from the Backpack Crew with Benjamin Oswin and Denzel, not Washington, not Denzel Curry either. Anyways, and
I have to check that out.
Oh, these guys, man! I saw a freestyle of them. They were freestyling, and I'm like, okay, these kids, these 20-year-olds, I have hope they will bring it back. For that reason, I give it a 3.
So to sum it up, for episode 11, I came out with 16 out of 25. It gives out of 64%. So 64% on the Wayback When blog gives out an everyday I'm hustling status.
That's right. As for me, 17 on 25 for a total of 68%. Who got the props? Chris Rivers got the props.
Rest in peace, Big Pun.
That's right.
Be proud of your son,
So party people, perhaps you could tell us what to review next. Leave some comments down below.
And what you think about Chris Rivers, our reviews.
This is Mr. Ron.
And the G-Man, G-Mania.
Peace and we out.